Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm still a little tired, but that's what to expect. But some people have been asking me about how I'm liking the hearing aids and all these questions. So I was going to do an update video later, but I figured, you know what, I'll do it now. I'll do one now because the last 4 days have been amazing. Okay, but my the audiologist doctor was right when they said that I would probably be tired and have vertigo because my brain is hearing all these sounds it hasn't heard in years. So it's like it's rewiring itself. So yeah, I'm getting like mentally tired. But oh my God, what a difference! Unbelievable the last 4 days of hearing with these things in. I just outstanding. I got them Wednesday. Thursday, I just sitting on my deck and I could hear, you know, birds and other animals and rustling and all that stuff. I just was amazed sitting on the deck. Friday, I think I went to the supermarket real quick for my wife, and just absolutely, hearing people say hi to me and and hearing the music above, like I said before, and then hearing conversations, some conversations that really didn't want to hear. People in the parking lot, hearing cars behind me. I haven't heard that in years. Cars coming up behind me. Just unbelievable. But my balance is off. Wicked, you know. But no vertigo so much, but the balance, dizziness is there. And then yesterday, I had to record mass. Okay, as a lot of you people do know, I record mass and services for my church at St. Matthias, and every week it's hell usually because the piano is the guy's slamming on the piano and the music and all that stuff. Whoa! But I went yesterday, had them in, and I was like, whoa. Okay, the music doesn't sound like it's trying to kill me. I can hear every note, and I'm not hearing like spaces and stuff, because I guess they adjust the hearing aid, so you can hear frequencies that you can't, I think. So I'm hearing all these things. I'm hearing the organ, I'm hearing the cantor, I'm hearing the lectors, I'm hearing the priest, and I'm not looking at a book, like reading along, because before it was always blah, 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 and the piano would, or the organ would be, but just to hear the cantor, sing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And I was just like, whoa, maybe I'll give choir a try again. Now that I'm hearing, because I'm hearing everything word for word. People who would normally talk softly to me, I'm hearing them word for word. And I'm not leaning in like this to hear. Our old pastor came back to serve the 4 o'clock mass because where he is at, they don't have anything on Saturday. And our priest was out, so he came to serve the 4 o'clock mass, and he was so happy that I can hear now, because at first he was wondering. He's like, "Wait a minute, you're not tilting your head to hear me? You're saying what? Did you have the cochlear surgery?" I went, no, I got the Bicross hearing aid. So yeah, it's just everything, all the sound comes into here. So. On my left side, I hear everything now. It's just amazing. It's just, church was just like amazing. I just almost sat there and cried just from hearing everything. If I didn't have to record a video, I probably would have cried the whole time. Because it was just something I have, in 5 years, I have not heard any of this. And today, my wife and I went out for a brunch, but it was more like we had breakfast for lunch. at Stephen Anthony's in Marlboro, and that was just to get away from the kids for a couple of minutes because it just was like we need a break. And I could hear everything without it being overloaded. Do you know what I mean? Like normal, without oversense or overload with sensory things from hearing. And I could hear everything perfectly. I could hear the waitress perfectly. My wife, who was sitting across from me, perfectly. I did turn up the mic a little bit because somebody came over and knew my wife. And they spoke very, very soft. But I turned the mic up and then I could hear her perfectly. It was just like, whoa. And I said to my wife, when we left, I'm like, this is amazing. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, I'm tired. Like, I'm mentally tired right now. I said, but I heard everything. I heard people talking clearly. I heard you talking clearly. I heard Carmen talking clearly. I heard the waitress talking clearly. The owner talking clearly. I haven't heard this in years. This is amazing. Why didn't I do this 5 years ago? When all this stuff started. With the labyrinthectomy, you lose your hearing. Okay? For those of you who think you don't lose your hearing with the labyrinthectomy, you do. Okay? So, because in my case, the 3 little bones that are in there, they were arthritis. It was seized. So they yanked them on anyways. So you can't hear out of that ear. So I still can't hear out of that ear, but all the sound comes here. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. The tinnitus, somebody asked me about this tinnitus. I don't have white noise background on. I do have it, but I don't have it on. And my tinnitus is bearable. The tinnitus in my right ear is pretty much non-existent when I have them in. And in my right ear, my left, okay, let me do this again. My right ear tinnitus is gone when I have them in. I don't really even hear it. On my left side, though, I still have it, but it's not that. It's like a high pitched type of thing, So, but it's much better. It's much bearable, and that's without turning on like white noise or anything. That's just having them in. So, yeah, the tinnitus part. It's helping, So, and that's probably more in the lines of because I'm hearing everything. My brain is being rewired. So yeah, that works. As far as dizziness and balance, Friday, Thursday I had some vertigo. I've been very off balance. Not vertigo, off balance when I walk. When I sit down, I'm fine. Because when you're sitting down, your balance is in your core. It's not standing up. So that's a little different. So if I'm sitting down driving, I'm okay. And I'm okay walking, but it does, I am stumbling a little bit more. But I think that's just a rewiring of the brain. Like the brain's going, hey, what's going on here? So that's somewhat of an update right now, but it's amazing, And as far as like the functionality, I didn't get the TV hookup for it. I got to go back in October, so I'll probably see if I can get that. But that doesn't bother me so much. But what's good is that like I can be in the living room watching. My wife can be watching one of her love stories on the Hallmark Channel. The channel where the plot's always the same, just different people. 2 couples are getting married, are engaged, and the guy meets his high school sweetheart, falls in love with her, doesn't want to marry him, blah, blah, blah. We all know that story. The same story, different characters. But I have Verizon Fios at home, so I have the app on my phone. And my wife's sitting there watching the movie, and she's like, "Oh, what do you think of the movie?" And I'm like, "First down." I was watching a football game, college football game. I'm going, "Oh, look at that, first down." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm watching football." And she's like, "Oh, I can't hear it." I said, "Yeah, coming in on there. So yeah, having it connected to my phone is great. And I thought there would be a problem doing the video because I thought my mic might interfere with it, but it didn't, which is a good thing. So that was good. And I have them in right now, so it should be fine. But yeah, that's an update for the last 4 days. I mean, I'll do another one in a couple of weeks about that. But one thing I want to say beforehand is nothing is impossible. Okay? Yeah, there's no cure for Meniere's disease or vestibular migraine. But there are ways that you can make your life better. And this is one of them, the hearing aids. So, I know a lot of people sit there and say there's no cure and this and that. You're right, there isn't. Or God can't cure you. Well, okay. But if that's what helps you, that's what helps you. And who's to say that God doesn't give us the tools to make ourselves better? So that's it. It's not a religious preach. I don't care what you do. I don't care. I'm not converting or anything like that. So please don't get offended by the name God. It's just how I think and how I believe. So on that note, hey, I'll talk to you all soon, and have a great day. And if you're thinking about getting a cross hearing aids because you're deaf on one side, single-sided deafness, I'm going to tell you right now, as of day 4, do it. I said to my wife this morning, I said, I don't even know if I want to get the cochlear implant now. I got these bicross and they're working fine. I might not want to do it, but we'll see what the doctor says. Because I know I need a hearing aid for this side anyways, and I think she doesn't want this nerve to die. So that's why they want to do the cochlear. But we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. And on that note, I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Have a great week if I don't make another video, but I probably will. You guys know me. I make videos all the time. Take care. Bye.